Alrighty, we're gonna be playing some God's Basement. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to God's Basement. Don't worry, everything will be explained soon. You might not be able to remember everything about your past just yet, but those memories will return soon. You might be wondering who else is here, but you'll meet the inhabitants of God's basement soon enough. I know that I might seem suspicious, but for now, I'm going to need you to trust me. Whenever you're ready, exit the room and keep walking until you find the room with the blue light. From there, I'll provide further instructions. Also, if you see or hear anything strange or unusual, ignore it to the best of your ability. I'll talk to you once you reach the designated area. Good luck.
I'd be so sketched out if I woke up in an office and not knew what anything was happening.
Oh yeah? Welcome to the afterlife. Don't remember anything? Your memories will return shortly. Lastly, trust the operator.
So we're dead. Oh, lovely.
Okay. The Young family. We're James Young. It's locked.
That made me jump.
A fatal accident that occurred last weekend is currently being investigated. Reports say that an elderly couple, along with their infant grandson, were driving along an interstate highway when the driver lost control. The vehicle swerved off the road and crashed into a tree. The driver, a retired elderly woman by the name of Frank Young, elderly man
I was about to say,
by the name of Frank Young, was killed in the accident along with his infant grandson Kevin Young. The only survivor of the crash, Margaret Young, is in a stable condition. Rumors suggest that alcohol might have been involved in the incident, but there is insufficient evidence to probably conclude the suspicion. Okay,
so did we die in that crash?
I'm guessing.
Or our family?
So they go to a room with a blue light.
I don't see a blue light.
Is there something I'm missing? Is that a stuffed bunny?
Or is it a donkey?
Might be a donkey. Want some coffee? Congratulations, you're dead.
Lovely.
Don't worry, we still love you. Here's a trophy. You deserve it. Where are you exactly? You can call this place God's Basement. Wondering where everybody is? You'll meet them soon enough. I'll just close it.
Or maybe since you closed that door, you can open the other? Oh.
Well,
Aren't we supposed to just ignore stuff like that?
sorry.
Can you open the door now? The thing's gone. Oh no, it's just farther away.
Oh, wrong button.
I don't know what happens if we leave the room and come back again.
Got a key. Hammer.
If you are new to God's basement, trust the operator. He will guide you.
Is there someone in the door?
Yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Sit down. It's done.
I see you found your way to the Blue Room. I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding it. By the way, I forgot to mention who I am. Just call me the operator for now. It's not an official name, but I find it quite catchy. You're making great progress so far. We've been having some issues with the lights recently, so you'll need a flashlight.
How convenient.
There's one in the next room on a table, next to a radio. It'll be quite handy in the upcoming areas. I know that this may not be what you expected, but the truth is, there are many versions of life after death, and God's basement is one of them. Thank you for trusting me. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Once again, if you run into anything suspicious or strange, ignore it to the best of your ability. I'll talk to you again in the next room, after you retrieve the flashlight. Good luck.
So, I'm guessing this room is unlocked now? Some sort of keypad. It's okay. You scared me more than anything. I gotta get the flashlight.
Is it in there or did you pass it already? Oh.
Dear Mother, sorry I haven't been answering your calls. I know it wasn't your fault, but losing Kevin and Dad had taken a toll on all of us. I think Sarah and I just needed some time to grieve and accept what happened. Take care. Your son, Neil Young. Okay, I got a flashlight now. Okay, I got the flashlight, dude.
I see you found a flashlight. Past this door, things can get quite dangerous. For the time being, make your way down through the hallway. I highly advise you not to spend too much time looking around. If anything makes an attempt to get your attention, ignore it to the best of your ability. If you see anything or anyone approach you, do whatever is necessary to avoid contact with that entity. Most importantly, do not, I repeat, do not acknowledge their existence. If you follow these guidelines, you should be just fine. Give me a minute or two to unlock the door. I'll see you again soon. Good luck.
It's green now. I think I'm good.
Said, he just said, go.
Oh. I said, God forgive me, but. Interact with her somehow.
How do you get him?
Oh! Oh! Okay, never mind. I didn't know I could zoom. She's gone.
In other news, a car crash resulted in the death of a grandfather and an infant child. The only survivor was the grandmother of the infant child. Although she suffered major injuries, she is currently in stable condition. Authorities also reported that the grandfather was driving the vehicle and that alcohol might have been involved in the incident.
There's a note in there. I can't see that. I can't even read that. They never answered any of my letters or my calls. I waited an eternity to hear the sound of their voice. Okay. This is gonna be her crying again. Am I supposed to? It's impossible.
What happens if you just don't answer?
Probably nothing.
Oh,
Well. It's level 1 done. What?
it's a lot.
At least we got the lights on.
Yeah. Yay. There's lights. You show me flashlight or no?
Yeah. Dear Mother, hey, I know it's been a while since we last saw each other, but I just want to let you know that the delivery was successful. It's a perfectly healthy boy, and we've named him James. He's absolutely adorable, and I can't wait for you to meet him. Take care.
I'm glad you made it through in one piece. Whatever you saw might have jogged your memory a bit, even though all of it occurred before you were born. Your parents, Neil and Sarah Young, had a son named Kevin. Your grandparents were looking after him when an unfortunate incident occurred. After losing their only son, your parents decided it would be best to create some distance between your grandmother. Although she tried her best to seek their forgiveness, the grief they felt was too painful. For a long time, they stayed out of contact with your grandmother. After a few years, they had you, James Young. They still were quite distant with your grandmother, possibly afraid the same incident might happen again. I don't want to bore you too much with those details. There is something I require from you. For you to unlock more of your memories, you need to go deeper into God's basement. To do that, you need to retrieve a security card to get past the door to your right. Fortunately, there is one down the hallway to your left. Just follow it all the way down, past the area with the red lights, and it should be in a storage room filled with shelves. Once you retrieve it, bring it back and slide it across the panel next to the door. I know you still have your suspicions, but I swear all your questions will be answered. Once you have a complete understanding of your past life, I'll tell you what God's basement really is, but you have quite some ways to go. Keep doing exactly as I say. And one last thing, good luck.
So go to the left. Boy. Oh, there's lights on the wall. Have to do some sort of puzzle. Last night I had a dream I was walking towards my son and his family. They looked so happy together and I yearned to be part of it. As I kept walking, they kept shrinking and becoming more and more distant. Even as I increased my pace, the space between kept exponentially increasing until they disappeared. I haven't seen them since the accident. My son writes to me every now and then, but I will never answer any of
Turn the flashlight off.
I have never answered any of my calls. I haven't heard his voice in years. They recently had another child, an adorable baby boy. I desperately wish to see him. My son wrote to me saying that he couldn't wait for us to meet. I pray that he keeps his word. Margaret Young, and I'm assuming that's the grandmother, right? Yeah.
Flashlight.
Oh, great. Gotta go into the security room. Is there a key card in here? See a telephone. Some cameras.
Hey, is something on the camera? Something moving?
Yeah.
Look.
Well, I got the first two right.
No. She's gone. Can you not get a hint?
I don't know. Usually you have to pause it to get a hint, I think.
Hints? Click hints. Solve it.
The correct order is 512643.
That's not a hint. That just gives you. How are we ever gonna get that?
I don't know.
Well, I just unlocked the door. Oh, wait, look at the camera. Do you see anything? No. Okay, so we're good to go. I just want to know how you were supposed to figure that out.
I don't know. I don't think I was missing something. More of that sweet music. Where's that key card? Said it was on the shelves. Where's that music playing?
Right there.
Oh, okay. They got the security card.
If you did that on any type of door that slow, it would not work. Sweet.
Dang, hit me.
Oh my god, there is a bunny? Oh, it is Bunny. Can you pick up the bunny?
Bunny.
Oh look, there's a paper.
Dear Mother, how have you been? It's been pretty hectic over here balancing family and work. James is about half a year old now and he's growing healthily. I have some bad news. I might have to relocate to another state because of my job in the next few months. I don't know where for sure yet, but there's a high probability of the relocation. I know I promised to let you see your grandson, and I really intended to let you see him, but it's difficult to find the time. I'll keep you updated on everything. Your son, Neil Young. Bye.
But like, the grandma didn't kill him if the grandpa was driving. Or our brother, apparently.
They're just blaming him. Or blaming her, maybe.
In other news, a car crash resulted in the death of a grandfather and an infant child. Authorities reported that the car swerved off the road and crashed into a tree. The only survivor was the grandmother of the infant child. Although she suffered major injuries, she is currently in stable condition. Authorities also reported that the grandfather was driving the vehicle and that alcohol might have been involved in the incident.
Oh, the door's open. Isn't it? No?
What is that? This flashlight sucks. Okay. Alrighty, yay! Another puzzle.
James, it has been some time since I've last seen you around. By now, you should have some idea of the history between your grandmother and your parents. After the accident occurred, there was extreme tension between them. It was understandable given the context of the situation. Your parents wanted some space due to the grief they were experiencing. Your grandmother, dealing with the guilt and loneliness, longed for support and forgiveness, something your parents did not grant. I promise we'll get to your part of the story soon. To satisfy your curiosity for a bit, I'll tell you a small truth about God's basement. God's basement is a place to reflect on your past life. That statement might be a bit broad, but I'll tell you more as you continue your journey. As for this area, there seems to be a locked door with a keypad. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'll see you around soon. Good luck.
Okay. Oh, the light flickered out. Oh, there's a piece of paper. You're supposed to find 6 pieces of paper. 2 out of 6. Oh, there's a key code on this one.
It's upside down.
0911.
Oh, well, I'm glad you ran it upside down. Because it wasn't clicking.
Oh, see? Right there, 0911. Got 2 more pieces to find. 1 more piece to find. There we go. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these pieces of paper, but I got a code. Okay. We did it. Hello?
So, do you think that the baby crying is our brother?
Yeah, I think so.
It said not to interact with stuff.
Sorry. Oh, the bunny moved.
It's facing towards that door now.
There's this door open. Look at her. The light stopped flickering on her. She just went. I can't open this door.
Guess it means you're going down that one.
The door keeps open. Is that police lights?
Well, I've been hearing sirens the whole time. Like,
I
on and
thought
off.
that was outside.
No, I tested it the first time I heard it. It's not. It's actually in the game.
Oh.
I bet this is a crime scene of them wrecking into a tree.
Here we go. Oh goodness.
Oh, probably that one.
That one?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's where we should go because it's blinking. Nope, now it's out. So probably. Oh God, why would you turn it off? Why would you turn it off?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Are they all just gonna go out one by one? Run to the other door and see if we can open it before it goes.
Well,
don't think so. Turn your flashlight on and see what happens.
It is on.
Oh. Did you just die? Oh, well, we're already dead.
Alrighty. We're in a house now. After we just got jump scared by the lady. Oh. A TV.
James, I hope you're okay. That looked like it probably hurt. Good news is, this room looks relatively safe. I also have some more good news. You're going to be exploring your early childhood memories. For the most part, you were raised by your grandmother. A good chunk of your memories have manifested themselves in the form of journal entries. Read those carefully as they represent your thoughts and emotions at the time. You probably thought you'd be stuck in that dimly lit, creepy office area forever. At least you're getting a change of scenery. God's basement tends to manifest itself in an unusual way. The more you remember about your childhood, the creepier things can get. Remember when I asked you to ignore anything unusual? Well, that was just a joke. It's obviously there for a reason. The only reason I said that was to frighten you. I find it quite amusing. Well, I should probably wrap this monologue up. Find more about your past. And one last thing. Good luck.
And good luck.
Yeah, we'll need it.
Doors locked. A brutal crime scene emerged this weekend within a quiet suburban neighborhood. 2 victims, Neil Young and Sarah Young, were viciously stabbed by an unknown assailant. The 2 parents left an infant son behind. Authorities do not have a lead, and it was reported that each victim was stabbed over 30 times, resulting in the faces of the victims to be heavily distorted and mangled. This brutal crime has shocked the local community.
Okay, I was wondering why they said he was raised by his grandma. Or we were raised by our grandma.
Yeah. Oh. Can you hear it? White noise, the sound of silence. Well, I'm hearing it looking at that note. Oh.
Oh, it's the TV.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Oh. Somewhere with a light. And it's moving?
Oh. No? Well, I think the door just opened. Okay.
Yep.
I don't think that's anything.
I know, I was just looking at it. Grandma has been acting strange lately. She seems to be very forgetful and misplaces a lot of her belongings, like her car keys and medication. It was my birthday last week, but I think she forgot that too. I'm going into middle school pretty soon, so I'm a bit nervous about that. Hope she starts getting better soon. James.
You think our grandma killed our parents?
Possibly. Well, there's a letter on this picture. Dang!
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
There's another M.
So It appeared on this piece of paper.
Okay. So we need to look around for more letters.
Grandma's acting strange again recently. I've been finding random letters on all the pictures and paintings we have hung up. There was always just one red letter randomly drawn inside of the painting. I asked her about it, but she says she doesn't remember writing the letters. So look at the paintings to find the letters.
They're all pretty clear. Oh, look, there's an E.
Okay.
We just gotta go picture to picture.
A U. Do I just... Is it gonna say murder?
Probably.
It's okay. Oh,
R. It's gonna be murder. It's murder. Yeah, because our parents were murdered.
I'll look at this every time and see if it, like, keeps it going.
Maybe you gotta find another R too. M-U-R. E.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty clear.
Is there another R?
Yeah.
In other news, last weekend, a brutal crime was committed in a quiet suburban neighborhood. The two victims were a young couple, recently turned parents, that were viciously stabbed while sleeping inside their bedroom. Authorities reported that the bodies were mutilated to the point of being unrecognizable. The two also left behind an infant son. Currently, there are no suspects or leads as to who committed the murder, but authorities are adamantly investigating the situation.
Now maybe you can go in that room.
Yes. It got dark. That lamp went off. Here's where that video was shot.
Oh, yeah.
Something really strange is happening with Grandma. She doesn't seem like herself. She feels very distant and less lively. She doesn't enjoy talking as much as she used to. She seems very quiet, like she's always thinking about something. Unfortunately, her habit of forgetting things isn't getting any better. She frequently forgets to take her medication, so I have to remind her very often. I hope her condition improves. Okay. I guess I'll check this door first. Well, it's always the door you don't want to go to first.
Yep.
Oh,
Welcome home. Oh, there goes the door.
and is that door?
Creepy door.
Isn't that right behind us?
Yeah, isn't that green writing on the wall or something? Or was that a picture? Oh,
I think that's just a picture. It's right here.
oh.
Oh,
Oh, God. Turn around. Oh, no. We're gonna turn around and it's gonna say it's like right behind us or something.
Entry number 8. Recently, my grandmother has been acting strange. After she notices me, she gives me this blank expression, then walks away back into her bedroom. Sometimes I'll press my ear against her door, and I'll hear a distorted version of this classical song she always listened to. Although these incidents are rare, they still creep me out.
alright. Oh, there's more.
Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. And welcome home.
Oh. She likes the same paintings. I'm just kidding. Okay. Level complete.
Woo. I thought that was your stomach or something at first.
No. I'm entering my first year of high school. I'm pretty nervous about it, but excited at the same time. My grandmother was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The diagnosis didn't really faze her. She seems like a lot less lively these days. Just listening to the radio or TV most of the time. I try to talk to her about current events and casual topics, but her responses are more bleak and dull than they used to be. I wouldn't describe her aura as depressing or gloomy. A more precise word would be hollow or empty. It's almost as if a part of her has drifted off somewhere and has yet to return. She would have episodes like this before, but the frequency and length of the episodes seem to be increasing.
Did we just end up back?
Yeah. Seems that way. The note's not there anymore.
Try that first door again.
Today I landed a part-time job tutoring my neighbor's kid. I can't get a real job yet since I'm only 14, but at least they'll give me some kind of income. Regarding my grandmother's health, there have been no major changes. She remains uninterested and perpetually distant whenever I interact with her. Something kind of strange happened today. I caught her having a conversation with the radio. The thing is, the radio was off the whole time. She was arguing back and forth with it as if it was a real human being. It kind of reminded me of the crazy people we have to deal with when taking a public transit. It's kind of messed up that I found it just a tiny bit funny. I'll probably be sent to hell for laughing at it, but I couldn't help it. I have a sick sense of humor. I love her to death, and it pains me to see her deteriorate like this. I hope she gets better. James, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've misplaced my keys somewhere. Can you please find them for me? Just place them next to this note once you found them. Grandma. So we gotta find some keys now, I'm assuming. Oh, I didn't even see it. I was just clicked on the white dot. My bad. Found some keys. Good. Yeah. Found them, but...
Did the whole place get dark? No, like back there. No. Maybe you can go through that one door now. To the right.
Yeah. No? Oh. Is there anything that changed back here? There's another note. Last night I caught my grandmother staring at the painting in the middle of the hallway. It was in the middle of the night and her eyes were locked into the picture. It was kind of eerie seeing her entranced by it. After staring at it for at least half an hour, she was walking off casually. I took a closer look at the painting and it was completely blank. It was literally a blank piece of paper she was staring at. At least I have some good news. I earned a raise for my tutoring job and I've been starting tutoring another neighbor's kids so I earn more money. Yay. Just to wrap up my first year of high school, so I'm glad I'll have something to keep me busy throughout the summer besides taking care of my grandmother. Sit in the middle of the hallway. So we gotta stare at it or something? I don't know which one was the middle of the hallway.
I don't know. He never
Wrong one?
look at the other ones. He never forgive. You will.
Wait. Maybe it's a puzzle. He never will forgive you. Oh. Oh. Another door open. I woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of plates breaking. I dashed out of my room to see what was happening. I saw her in the kitchen repeatedly trying to carry a plate from the kitchen to the dining room. While walking over to the dining room, she would drop the plate and repeat the process. I walked over to her and guided her back to her bedroom. I set up a small barricade so she wouldn't be able to get out of it so easily. She could have really hurt herself. Maybe I should just set up a barricade so she doesn't get out of her room at night. I'm in the middle of my second year of high school right now, and it's been really hard balancing school, friends, and taking care of my grandmother. Most of the time I have to turn down social events because I have to stay home and make sure she doesn't do anything crazy. Something broke. The plate fell off. Wait, where's the radio coming from?
Although he suffered major injuries, he was currently in stable condition. Authorities also reported that the grandfather was driving the vehicle and that alcohol might have been involved in the incident.
So try this door again. It worked. Not how I wanted it to go. Stop rocking. Look at the light. In this place he does not dwell. God is not present. No one will help you here.
Hell is here.
Yeah. Nope. Oh. Oh. Beat that level.
Well, it's taking a long time to load. Just had to say something and it loaded.
Good job.
Ooh.
Oh, don't tell me this is that part again.
Here's a paper.
Yeah. I'm starting to worry about the future. Grandma's condition continues to get worse. If she's going to stay like this for the rest of her life, I hope not. What will happen if I have to leave for college? Who's going to take care of her? The way it is now, I could barely leave her alone for 2 seconds without her breaking something. I'm currently in my 3rd year of high school, so I still have a little bit of time to think about that. Hopefully I'll come up with a solution later. Maybe start the TV. It's a long hallway. Two long hallways. One has the light on. I don't see anything. I just entered my senior year at high school. It's time to start thinking about what happens after high school. I recently applied for this scholarship. It would pay for basically all my expenses, including tuition, room and board, and everything else. My biggest issue right now is my grandmother. We don't really have any relatives or anyone to take care of her besides me. Will I have to take care of her for the rest of her life? The answer seems to be yes. Her condition keeps getting worse and worse. I know this is selfish, but I feel quite bitter about this current situation. I keep having to make sacrifices for her sake. Hopefully I'll think of this a solution sooner rather than later.
Do you think we kill our grandma? Oh god.
She's right at the door behind us. And it's a possibility. Oh. The bunny's back. And I need a crowbar.
Or a hammer
Or, yeah,
again,
the
like
hammer.
last time.
you lost? How can you be
Are you
lost?
lost? How can you be lost if you have nowhere to go? Are you scared? Are you frightened? Are you without hope? Are you without God?
I hope not. Can't open those. Still boarded up with the bunny. I can go out there again. It's another. I have great news. I was one of the recipients for the scholarship. There's a downside though. I can only use it on certain colleges. The list they gave me are all too far away to commute on a daily basis from our house and the college, so I definitely have to move. The problem there is that no one would be able to take care of my grandmother. I can't just leave her. She can't cook or buy groceries or do anything for herself. I'm practically her caretaker rather than her grandson. If I leave her, she'll probably wind up dead from starvation or some sort of accident. It feels like I don't have many options here. Can't go out this door.
There's a note. There's a sticky note.
Yep. Are you leaving me? I didn't expect that. There's not a note. This might be the part where we have to find the hammer. Found the hammer. So I guess you can't open those or something. I don't know.
I guess some of the time.
Okay. Oh. Great. Doing it again. What? Hello? You okay? Grandma? Grandma? Let me just... We're back in the office. Alrighty. We gotta do something. Nope. Please report to the office before entering.
James, it's been a while since our last encounter. That was a lot of information to absorb. I hope you got most of it, but I'll try to summarize the best that I can. You were trying your hardest to get by high school while also taking care of your grandmother, along with holding a part-time job. At the end of high school, you had amazing grades and received a full-ride scholarship. The only problem was you would have to leave your grandmother to attend college. She raised you all by herself after your parents passed away. It tore you up inside, knowing that you would have to abandon her to move forward in your life. Slowly but surely, her condition kept deteriorating, to the point where it was an extreme burden to provide care for her. You had to make a choice, abandon her and move on with your life, or throw away a full-ride scholarship and sacrifice your potential to take care of her. Are you ready to find out what choice you made? This is kind of exciting, isn't it? Well, I won't make you wait any longer. You chose to stay. You felt that it would be wrong to abandon her, especially when she needed you the most. She took care of you when you were abandoned, right? You were just returning the favor. If you haven't noticed, this area represents your old job. The one you worked while taking care of your grandmother after you graduated. First thing you should probably do is sign in. Enter the door to your left and find your ID card. I'll speak to you soon. Good luck.
Alrighty. So the door on the left. Alright.
Bathrooms.
Can't open them.
So this is supposed to be like our old job?
I guess so.
What did we do?
Work at the post office, I guess? I don't know. Well, I got the key card.
There's another.
Oh.
Oh, you scan your card on the red thing, maybe? Yeah, that slow swipe. We gotta organize boxes. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Organize them in here. Can you only get one at a time? Yeah. Oh boy.
It's like Supermarket Simulator!
Yeah. It is. Whee!
James, are you having fun organizing those boxes?
Yeah. I'm having tons of fun.
This is like the one part of the game that I could probably do.
So I guess we were a stalker or something?
What files? What file boxes?
I get.
No, not that one. Not that one.
What the heck?
Not that one. Not that one either. It was the first one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see the dip.
Yeah.
Nope.
Were you really not?
I mean,
That one. On your left.
Are those boxes heavy? It must get pretty tiring doing this 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't grab that one on the bottom.
Brings me back to my truck days.
Did you like doing the truck?
Yes, I know. At least I knew I was getting done right.
It's really gonna make me do all 50 boxes.
Probably. We're supposed to be at our old job.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you missed one. Look over there, in the corner.
The one on the chair?
There's multiple. Yeah. Filled
17 boxes so far.
that one up. But would it really take out? Oh, never mind. Really
What?
take 8 hours just to put 50 boxes in the spot?
Well, I mean, depends on how slow you're walking, I guess.
Does it get tiring? Doing this job day after day, only to come home having to care for your elderly grandmother.
What? Is he trying to get on the bad side or something?
Maybe he's kind of like the subconscious. Like, you were like, yeah, I chose to take care of my grandma, but, like, you know, I didn't want to.
But he's organizing them pretty good.
I just don't understand why he couldn't just, like, put his grandma in a home.
Do you
And,
ever
like, go
feel
visit.
regret? Maybe you should have just taken the scholarship and ran off.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was too far to travel or whatever, like, you could at least go visit a couple times a week, you know.
Yeah. Could have. But he chose to stay and help. Just start throwing the fragile boxes. I'm good at that.
Yeah, you are.
Think of all the potential you wasted. Was it worth it? Doing the same thing every single day.
I mean, for the money, I guess, depending on how much you're getting paid. Can't pick them up on the ground or on the bottom shelf. Will you open the door, please?
Are you anxiously waiting to get home, or do you find this job more tedious than taking care of her?
Oh. So you can organize these? I didn't know. Okay.
I was wondering why. I just thought you wanted to go for all the same kind.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It might seem like I'm trying to belittle you, but I'm just relaying the thoughts you had at the time.
So I was right.
Yep. Come on. 6 more.
It's an interesting concept, isn't it? Sacrificing the future for the present. Sacrificing all that potential to have a clear conscience. Was it worth it?
Two more. Hey, but it looks good with all them boxes, huh?
Wow, great job, James. Are you ready to start all over again tomorrow?
Yes.
That one didn't make the click noise. That makes me flinch. Do you need to keep doing more? Or?
I hope not. It says 50 out of 50.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that back. 52 out of
50.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. That was a whole chapter.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have done that chapter.
My bad.
It's okay. I wouldn't want to do any of the other ones.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know.
A little scary.
Yeah.
And we're back at the house. We get to see more of the house. Okay.
Here's papers.
What's a clock?
And
There's a
phone.
phone. Oh, we get to interact with stuff. Guess we don't need that, right? Oh, that drawer opens. That drawer opens. Oh boy. Got a kitchen. A knife. Put on board. That opens. Well, there's a basement. It has a hammer. Got the hammer. And a mini saw. Okay. I'll chop that already.
Here, 1 second.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah. We got all
Check
the.
behind the curtain. Oh, I don't like how dark that is.
It's a little dark behind the curtain, but. Another basement.
I think music was coming from in there. It's sticking out.
More boxes.
You scared me.
I'm sorry. Just looking at the boxes.
Well, it's not even an option.
Is the music coming?
We can't get in there yet. Did you check that drawer? Sounds like a mouse.
It does. So I have a hammer. What do I need to do with the hammer?
I don't know, break the phone.
You smashed the phone. Yeah. Just a little light on the side. Pizza box? Okay. What the heck? Well, I don't think there's a reason to go back down there. Couldn't turn the TV on. There's no remote. Can I go back out? No. Oh. Do I have to? Building barricade? Is that your grandma's room? You barricading her in?
I guess so.
She's still crying. Huh. Oh. Task list. Clean up any broken plates. Hide kitchen knife under bed. Check emails on phone. Nail wooden planks on door. Turn off all lights. Go to bed.
Okay, well, let's clean up any broken plates.
Okay, well, I've already nailed the wooden planks on the door.
Well, the phone's right next to it. We can check emails.
Oh, wait. How do you turn this sucker on?
Maybe you have to do it in order?
Well, let me go out of order for the doors. So any broken plates, I'm assuming they would be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Plates.
And the kitchen knife under bed.
More plates.
Let's go through all those plates.
I don't think there'd be a plate down there. And the knife. We got the knife. What else was it? Check emails. Got the knife. Turn off all lights.
So we need to put the knife up, and then we need to Check the emails.
It's just sticking out with the edge. What the heck? Check the emails first and then turn off all the lights?
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that you have declined our scholarship program. Thank you for applying, and we hope that you are successful in all your future academic endeavors.
10:41 a.m.
What? That's early. Okay. Check the email. I don't think I can check it anymore. Yeah.
Did the plates, did the kitchen knife, did the emails, did the door, and then now we have lights and go to bed.
Okay. I'll start with in here. So I can just go back. Okay. Good night, kitchen. Now let me go to bed. Did I miss a light?
I don't know. Is that light? Was there a light?
Oh.
What? Oh, I was gonna say there's a light switch on the wall for the lamp or something. Opposite him to going to sleep with the freaking window blinds open. I could never.
If it's raining, I do.
Heck no.
Some footsteps. She knocking on our door? Just tell her you're trying to sleep. Or was that her door and she was breaking down the board?
Maybe her room's supposed to be right next to ours.
I think she's out now, maybe. Nope. We had to get up for that. We had to get up for that one. Well,
Can you not turn lights on? Oh, I don't have any of this.
Grandma can't go in her room. Where's she at? Oh. Did you need to pee?
This music is making me stressed.
The phone's still on. I need to turn that setting off.
Why is it such scary music if it's just literally just...
Grandma, you need to go to bed. You need to go to bed. into the basement. Wait. Can't clean that up. Oh. Ah. Pain, are you full of it? Patience, are you out of it? When will your suffering end? I don't know.
Pain. Are you full of it? Patience. Are you out of it? James. When will your suffering end? You wanted her to die, didn't you? Not for her sake, but for your own. You yearned for her death, not because her suffering would cease. It was because yours would cease as well.
Time to go back to bed. Still nothing.
I'm scared she got your knife.
Today I found my laptop broken. I left her alone for just a few minutes while I was in the bathroom, and I guess she walked into my bedroom and had an episode. I'll have to drain my savings in order to replace it. James. Can't go back to bed. I don't think there's anything down here. Well, it said I went to the bathroom. Do I have to...
Do you feel the resentment pulsating through your veins? Do you feel the last breath of patience exiting your body? Do you feel the rage welling up, overflowing, displacing empathy, sympathy, and love? Do you hear it? It's calling you. A way out. Follow it. Let it guide you.
Going from down there.
Oh. Okay. I did something unspeakable. I killed them. I murdered them both. I didn't know what to do. I had nothing left to live for. I'm so sorry.
But like it's the grandma confessing to killing our parents.
While sifting through some old boxes, you found an interesting set of documents that revealed the truth about your past. Your grandparents were involved in an accident that killed your grandfather and your infant brother. It wasn't your grandmother's fault entirely, but your parents couldn't help but put the blame on her.
Maybe the other ones?
With no family or friends left, living a hopeless and bleak existence, your grandmother decided to murder them. With your parents out of the way, she could raise you all by herself. Her desire was selfish and evil. That was all you needed. A way to justify her death, a way to break the burden of taking care of her. Do you remember what you did? I'll walk you through it once more, just in case you've forgotten.
Okay.
Was that an end of a chapter? Just that? Dang.
I'm guessing. Well, it's red now. Get the knife. Get the new radio. Get the phone. Place the knife on her bed. Replace the old radio. Place the phone on the table outside the door. Wait outside her room. So, oh. Oh. What is that? Oh, radio. Oh.
So what, did we just set her up to have an episode and give her a knife, basically?
Oh, it's everything's right here. Oh, I forgot I had a flashlight. Oh. Alright. Get the knife, get the phone, get the radio, place the knife on her bed, replace. Okay. Knife on the bed. Place the old radio. And then, where did that table come from? That table was not there.
Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you listening to me? I know that I might seem suspicious, but for now, I'm going to need you to trust me. Are you in pain? Do you want that pain to go away? I can show you a way out, but you're going to have to do exactly what I say. Don't worry, very soon you won't feel any pain at all. You won't have to suffer any longer. The first thing I want you to do is to grab the knife on your bed. You're doing a great job. It's very sharp, so please be careful with it. The next step is to gently press the knife against your stomach. You're doing a wonderful job. Now, press a little harder.
Are we like playing that from our phone or something? Is that what it is?
Bluetooth and the radio.
Pressure until the knife penetrates the flesh of your stomach. You might feel quite a bit of pain, but that's going to be temporary. You're doing a great job. I want you to pull the knife out. Is there a warm, red fluid gushing out of your stomach? If so, then you applied enough pressure. I know that this might be painful, but pretty soon it's going to be all over. I want Whenever you're ready, go ahead. You're doing a wonderful job. Are you in pain? Are you suffering? I know you are, but don't worry. It'll all go away soon. This is the last step. Are you ready? All you have to do is to repeat the process, except this time, press the knife against your neck. Whenever you're ready, just swiftly thrust the knife into your neck. Then very soon, all the pain will go away. That's it. Let it all go. Pass on into the next world, wherever that might be. Goodbye. I can guarantee you will not be missed.
Jesus!
So we set our rumor up to fail.
Base.
James, you murdered her. You knew about her delusions. She always talked about the man in the radio, so you decided to become that character. You replaced the old radio and then played an audio file telling her to stab herself repeatedly with a knife. You knew she was delusional and had episodes of schizophrenia. She followed your instructions and eventually bled to death due to her self-inflicted injuries. Since all the evidence pointed to a suicide, you weren't charged with anything. You finally got what you wanted. You were finally free. You might be wondering how exactly you ended up dead. Well, for the first few months, you lived your life carefree. You actually enjoyed life to some extent, not being tied down by an ill relative. But eventually, that all came crashing down. It started off with brief, horrific, gruesome nightmares. Visions of her stabbing herself endlessly, blood gushing out of her wounds, flooding your mind with blood-red guilt. Slowly, these nightmares leaked into your daily life. You'd see her out of the corner of your eye, whether you were driving, walking down the street, or at work. Even though you killed her, she never really left. She lived in your mind and haunted you every day until you eventually couldn't fall asleep. Every time you closed your eyes, even for the briefest of moments, she'd manifest in your subconscious. Eventually, you went to the hospital and you were prescribed sleep medicine, but that only suppressed the issue. Slowly, your body adjusted to the medicine and you needed to increase the dose for the medicine to be effective. This process kept repeating until you were taking multiple times the recommended amount. You were addicted, until one night you overdosed on sleep medication. Right now, in this moment, your physical body is currently in a hospital bed, hovering between the thin line of life and death. You're still probably wondering why you're here in God's basement. I'll finally tell you who I am and what this place really is. God's basement is a realm for those who have committed great sin but are still redeemable. The individuals that arrive in God's basement relive their own versions of hell, allowing them to reflect on their life and watch their slow descent into evil. Their resentment, hate, bitterness, and jealousy accumulate until those emotions manifest themselves through atrocious acts, yours being murder. You were backed into a corner, watching your life slowly pass you by. All those opportunities you sacrificed. All that potential wasted. You became bitter and resentful. Many could sympathize with you. Many might have even done the same. You were hopeless, and it felt like you were inside a living hell. I am called the Operator. I am an entity that manifests in God's basement, I manifest myself in different ways depending on the person. My job is to guide the person inside God's basement and allow them to relive their life from a different perspective. In your case, I manifested with many characteristics resembling the man in the radio. Hopefully this explanation cleared everything up. You're still probably wondering what happens now that you have all your memories. I mentioned earlier that God's basement are for those who are still redeemable. Even though you committed an atrocious sin, you were trapped in a hopeless existence. Also, the person you killed wasn't really your grandmother. She was a shell of her former self. Your grandmother died long ago. Part of you wanted to see her suffering cease. Your crime was both cruel and merciful at the same time. You are going to get a second chance at life. Pretty soon you're going to wake up in a hospital bed out of your drug-induced coma. Learn to live with what you did. The feelings of guilt, paranoia, and pain will never completely go away. James, make the most out of life and be grateful for this second chance. One last thing. Good luck.
How'd you feel about that one?
Didn't I say that I really thought he was gonna murder his grandma or something?
You did.
I did say that, so.
Waking up. I thought that was a pretty good game, don't you?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, those last chapters I just felt like weren't much of anything at all.
They were rushed.
Yeah. Like, the other ones, like, had a bunch of jump scares and all that kind of cool stuff, but, like...
Yeah.
Well...
Well, that was God's basement.
Woo!
And you're welcome for playing.
I just watched.
Yep.
That's what I'm good at.
Alrighty. That's it. Bye, y'all.
Bye!